Let's get straight into it, fellas. In this video today, I'm going to share with you why you can't lead others until you can lead yourself. And what better way to start off this video with the best definition I could find of what a leader actually is. And it goes like this: they are individuals who guide, inspire, and influence others toward a shared vision. They embody traits like integrity, empathy, resilience, and decisiveness. Leaders not only set direction, but also foster collaboration and empower team members. You can apply this to the office environment, you can apply this to family, you can apply this to friends. And it's all about embodying the practice what you preach mentality in my eyes. One of my most favorite words ever is avant-garde, and it's French for advanced guard or vanguard. It also has another definition or meaning, you could say, which means like someone who's very innovative and the first to do something different in an industry. But let's focus on the other definition, which is it means avant-garde means advanced guard, the guard that or the soldier that goes into war and is at the front of the battle or front of the army. And why I really like that is because you're a trailblazer. And if you as a gentleman you're over 30 years of age, whether you got a family or not, got kids or not, you want to always lead by example. The most common example which pisses me off every time I see it is you see parents or men that put their kids through sports and try and live vicariously through them because they either didn't hit that ceiling or that mark that they had when they were growing up, and they're trying to live through their kids vicariously. Where and then the kid actually, to further on at that point, what actually pisses me off even more is like they put so much pressure on the kids by putting them through training, putting them through this, putting them through that, where the actual best way to motivate a kid is by leading by example. So why aren't you getting out in the trenches with him as a father? Why aren't you, working on your fitness, working on your conditioning, getting in shape, getting rid of the dad bod? I mean, that's going to speak a lot more volumes than trying to live vicariously and just bashing your kid, if you do, right? But that's like a perfect example. Like, you don't want to you don't want to motivate, whether it's the kids, whether it's anyone you care about, by harassment or like bashing them and telling them off and telling them to do things that you can't even hold to yourself. If you can't respect yourself as a man to even hold your own word to you, then why should anyone else fucking listen to you? If you can't take yourself seriously and listen to yourself and what you have to do, whether it be as simple as waking up on time every day. Most of you guys that watch this channel, I'm sure you already do that, and I hope you do. You can actually wake up on the first alarm. You don't hit snooze. If you can't, then that's the story for another day. But it's to become a leader and to be able to lead yourself. Routine is everything. Habits are everything, and it's all the smaller things that compound into bigger things. Well, I don't know where I would be without my routine. It's essential. Now, you can't be neurotic to the point where, on a couple of days where you have to change your routine, or if you go overseas on a holiday, it messes up your whole rhythm. No. You build a routine, which is your foundation, and then when you have to get off that routine, whether you have a holiday and a family emergency, anything like that, you're able to adapt, improvise, adapt, overcome, and then get back to business into your normal routine or update your routine with the new circumstances. That's my eyes. I've wrote some notes as well because I really want to get everything out that I want to say about being a leader. And you can't really lead others until you lead yourself. And it's all basically like about leading from the front, practicing what you preach. Actions speak louder than words. Anyone can talk a big game, but at the end of the day, it's the body language, it's the actions that matter more. Imagine a leader that doesn't even have to say a word to his team or his family, and they already know what the goal is. That's essentially what in the position you want to be in. That's a very, very strong leader in my eyes. And it just all circles back to, if you can't keep your own word to yourself, why should anyone else fucking respect you? Or to the point that you want them to respect you? Because in this world, respect is everything. As a man, we tend to, garner and look for respect more than other things. So I feel like, leading yourself is the first and foremost thing you should focus on if your message isn't getting across to the people that you care about and no one's taking you seriously. Another fun fact: I did business and commerce. I did a bachelor's degree in business and I majored in management. Simply because back when I was younger, I didn't know really what I wanted to do, but I knew I wanted to be number one at anything I did. So I wanted a degree that I could carry with any industry that I entered or anything I do. So I did business management, right? But honestly, 3 years, 2 years went by, and the only thing that I remember, one of the main things that I remember, it was actually my last unit of the last semester, which was I think it was called change management, and it was a very very smart teacher, a veteran you could say in his field, and he just left us with a quote on the last day of uni, and it's like the one thing I remember from my degree, and it's like, you can't manage others until you manage yourself. And that has echoed throughout my whole life. Just that, hearing him say that, and it's a standard I always hold myself to. Whether you're a leader, whether you're a team leader or not, it's all about managing yourself before you can manage others. If you can't manage yourself, if you can't take care of yourself, don't expect other people to listen to you. And so this is exactly why your body is your business card as well. If you're looking for a career change, if you're looking to fast track through the corporate world, and I have experience in that. One of the best things you can do is get in shape and wear well-fitted clothes, because then whichever room you walk into, people already know that you're disciplined. You can hold your word to yourself. So that's a prerequisite for them trusting you and trusting that they can trust you. So I'll leave it on that note, but lead from the front, and you can't manage yourself. You have to manage yourself before you can manage others. And there's a big difference between leader and boss. Be a leader. Inspire, lead from the front. Actions speak louder than words. Don't be a boss. Be a leader. G up. Let's go.